Looks like we are live now. What is happening with Bitcoin? I forgot my mic. What is happening, guys? Look, okay, it has gone past our level that we were expecting. I was not expecting it to go below 67, 66, but what now? You're like, Shrey, what is happening? Okay, so here it is. Okay, I think this is the biggest fake out of all time. Still, yes, you'll be like, Shrey, we are coming close to the previous all-time high, all-time low. Okay, let me show you. This could be the biggest fake out. You've seen the fake out here, what we did in COVID. This is the same kind of stuff that is happening right now, as of now. If we go to these ranges, this is when I'll be bearish, okay? Until then, this could be a big fake out. All this will it'll go back up probably tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We should see Bitcoin at around $70,000. Very quick, okay? It's going to happen very, very quick. $68,000 or $70,000, pretty quick. So, great opportunity right now. You can see all the altcoins are holding pretty good, right? So, there must be a reason behind it. Hold on. Let me make sure that my sound is good. Because I don't think it is. It's internal speakers, so. Okay, now it should be good. You should be able to hear in both headphones. Okay, so here we are. Bitcoin is sitting at $62,338 right now as of we speak. This is the chart that I posted on my Twitter and my Patreon. This is how I think it's going to play out. This is how I think it's going to play out. I am not scared. We will build an arc. Just like Noah's Ark, this ark will save us. Okay? That's how I see it playing out. You see this big resistance that is coming? It seems like we have broken it right now, but we haven't. I think on a weekly, if this is a weekly candle, if you see this on a weekly candle, it's going to come back down below this level, $70,000. Below $70,000 on a weekly. It will, and it'll come fast, okay? So I think it's a great opportunity right now, especially for Bitcoin. If somebody wants to long, again, not a financial advice. I can be wrong. I'm a human being, but I don't think. I'm very confident right now where Bitcoin is going. Everybody, I've seen there were some bulls left and they packed their bags and they left. Now, I think I'm the only one on the internet left who thinks Bitcoin is going to go to these levels. Nobody else right now is talking about Bitcoin going to these levels or more. I'm saying $160,000 Bitcoin. $160,000 Bitcoin is coming. But first, the moment we reach these levels, this is about 106, 105, it's going to slow down. I expect something like this, okay? For it to play out. because where we are, see, we are breaking this resistance right now, and we'll come back down on a weekly. If you put this on a weekly, let me show you how it looks. This is the inverted chart of Bitcoin. Inverted chart of Bitcoin and how it's going to look on a weekly. This is a weekly candle. And the weekly candle closes when? Next 2 days? Next 2 days. So the price should be around $70,000 in next 2 days, 2-3 days. I would say Sunday or Monday. You know, a new week, when the new week starts, there'll be a long wick, you know, on a weekly, which would come back down, and the price should be around 70. We will stay below this resistance. You see this resistance? We will stay below it. That's what I think is going to happen. So that resistance comes around 69,300, right? So that's the level we're going to come back down. This is the inverted chart of Bitcoin. Okay, that's how it's going to look. I'm not worried about Bitcoin until we come around 103, between 103 to 108. That's where my numbers are. Just look at the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is falling. Altcoins are holding strong. This is the biggest fake out I think you will experience in history of crypto. It's crazy. How are you, Bitcoin Jason? How are you, my friend? What's going on? Sun is shining in Bitcoin Cash City in Australia. How are you? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. You all right, mate? Lenny Rucho. Roger from Western Australia. Are you here yet? Roger's not here yet. I haven't seen Roger yet. If you don't hold 62K, 58K next, and as if mentioned in the last live stream, the 40's on the table, but I don't expect that until after August. Shay, what's up, bro? Good. BCH, man, I think it's a shakeout. What's going to happen eventually? See, this resistance, I don't think it breaks right now. It will break. It will break, but time is not right now. Time is not right now. Once we reach here, then we drag in this range like I've shown here. If at all we're going to do that, then we're going to drag like this on this range, where on the resistance like that. And then we are going to see it crash, probably like that. Come back down one more time here, and then keep on making new highs. Okay, that's this crash that I'm expecting might not happen, but I'm just saying, okay, something like this could play out. But as of now, I am still bullish when Bitcoin is sitting at 62,664. I still think Bitcoin is going up to $104,000, $105,000. And yeah, just look at the Bitcoin dominance. Where I feel Bitcoin dominance, again, Ben Cohen has been preparing his team that, okay, this is coming or that is coming. What I think is coming is this. Bitcoin dominance goes around here, stays around here like that. It slows down now, you know, for June. It won't fall much, I would say. It would fall maybe 1 or 2%, 3% more, and then slows down, and then drags like that. Okay? But it's constantly going down. So when we reach around 51%, this is where, you know, I feel it'll be a good time to take profit because I expect a crash, some sort of crash of Bitcoin dominance. That means the dominance of Bitcoin will increase, and there's a possibility the cryptos crash during this time before one last flush for Bitcoin dominance to 44%. That's where eventually Bitcoin dominance, I expect 44% Bitcoin dominance. But right now, even Bitcoin dominance is going down. Altcoins are not going up. You'd be like, what is happening, Shrey? Then let's look at this chart, another chart. Why am I so confident? Why? Why am I so confident that nothing's going to happen to our altcoins? It is because of this chart. Nobody on the internet is talking about this chart. This chart is all the altcoins market cap against silver, where we're making a bull flag and it's ready to go up. And I feel it's going to go up just like as shown here. When the others go up against silver, others in dollar prices go up as well. And I feel it'll keep on going up for the next, I would say, until August. Until August, I feel they'll keep on going up. So that's about 78 to 80 days. 78 to 80 days, I am bullish for altcoins. I expect the altcoins to go up for the next 80 days. Will all the altcoins go up? I don't know about that, but I expect some sort of good price action for altcoins until August, and then some sort of pullback in September. August could be the start of the pullback. Mid of August, I would say. Mid or late August could be the start of a pullback. But until then, I'm bullish for altcoins. Altcoins are not moving the position. There are so many altcoins. The odd ones are Bitcoin Cash, which has been dropping for, again, the biggest fake out ever for Bitcoin Cash. If you're a Bitcoin Cash owner, don't be scared, man. Don't be a pussy, all right? Don't be a pussy. Look at this. I posted this chart again on my Patreon long time ago, what I was expecting. And, I wish this thing didn't happen. It was wishful thinking on my end. I hope it doesn't happen, but it played out exactly like I posted on my Patreon. On the 11th of July, 2025, I posted this when the price was $531. I said the price would come close to $600 and then drop. Right? So what did we do? And it would drop to these levels on it, about $266. The wick went a little lower to $239. I think we are done now. Dropping for Bitcoin Cash. And that drop is done. We would go up and then maybe a final flush to these levels, these low levels right here. So Bitcoin Cash could, okay? So I'm not playing around with this asset. Can it drop? We can do this before the final Valhalla. The final Valhalla to $4,000. $39,000 to $4,000, right? Probably by the end of the year or Q1. I'm not sure. I can't be right on the timing. But as of now, you see this arc? I made this arc even on the Patreon. See that I was expecting something like this to play out. So where are we in Bitcoin Cash? Okay. I didn't expect that we would pass this previous. We'll come close to this level, so 250, but we dropped to 235, even 232. It's okay. Great time to buy right now. Fantastic time to buy. The RSI, the weekly RSI is in a deep trouble. It has been this low only twice. Twice in its life cycle, the weekly RSI has been this low. Great time, great opportunity for Bitcoin Cash. Because from here, Bitcoin Cash goes to $4,000. I would say up to $15,000. What is it? $221 to $15,000 is a 15,000, almost 16,000 is 70x. 70x. Let's just say it goes to $4,000, okay? $4,000 from here. That's still really good. 16x. See the accumulation. This thing's gonna cut loose. And that's how I think it's gonna play out. Let me clean this up, make it cleaner for you. So as of now, this should hold our Bitcoin Cash as of now. This should hold at this price, but do I think it'll be able to hold it? Because as I said, it's like a magnet, you know. There's this number, okay, right here, $150, and here, okay, this level right here. Be like, Shrey, this is so low. I was like, yeah, to flush you, you know, to flush you, what can happen is on some exchanges, you know, the price will start to go up, comes to this range and get rejected, you know, probably 300 to 350 gets rejected, and then goes back up to almost 430, maybe 450, and boom, some sort of big crash that brings down the price to these levels is possible, okay? Is it going to happen? Not sure. But straight up, money printing happens or something, you know, and where the price is just, nobody gets a chance here to get in, and boom, right away, it just explodes. Something like this scenario can happen because this arc is almost about to be finished, okay? Price action can't last like this forever. So this arc will complete soon. This arc will be completed soon. Once it's completed, the prices go berserk, okay? Once this arc gets done, it finishes its job, the prices will explode for Bitcoin Cash, okay? So that's Bitcoin Cash. We have dropped. We went to a $600 level that I was talking about. That this level was very important for me. If we crossed it, I mentioned in the thing that $740 chart gets invalidated if we break 740. From there, we go close to previous all-time high. If we pause around 600 to 620 and break the arc, then we could go to levels shown in the chart. Hope we break 740. When I say break the arc, that means this is the arc. This is the arc that I've drawn, which got broken for Bitcoin Cash. The arc got broken. Like this was the arc that I was talking about. The arc got broken right there. Okay. This was the arc, which we broke and came down to the expected price levels. Again, it's not over till we come down here. There's a strong possibility that the price from here on starts to go up. And it's going up. Everyone gets excited, reaches this $450, $430 level. And then, you know, some sort of flash crash, boom, comes back to 150. Okay. On some exchanges, the wick could go even lower to these levels, previous lows, a wick, you know, not on all exchanges, but some exchanges it could go. So just stay mentally prepared for something like this if it happens. Okay. See, it's already going up. Bitcoin already started. See, it's going to leave a long wick right here, man. We should come back up pretty quick to $68,000, $70,000 pretty quick. Okay, there'll be a long wick. You've seen these wicks, right? See the weekly, how the weekly closed, right? So you would see something like this. One right here on a weekly. This weekly candle would look just a stick, not a thick candle. I explained to you the BCH. I started stacking BCH for my retirement fund. Shrey got 1 million BCH. Hey Shrey, can you please look into Cardano? Deep. BCH just working its cycle. I'm stacking hard. Man, we are what we have gone through, nobody in crypto has gone through. Bitcoin Cash holds so good so far. So good. So let's look at Augur. Augur. Sorry for the fucked up chart here. You'd be like, how do you even see anything, Shrey? But that's how I like to keep my lines. You'd be like, how are you able to see this? But this is my thing, you know, this is my dirt. I'm able to find my keys from my unorganized desk, but this is what I do, you know. Let me clean it up. Right now on a daily, this is what's going on. Okay. And I expect us to go up from here. Again, the fork is happening for Augur. So this is what I expect. As of now, we should any day, the price should start going up. We should break this resistance because it's coming from far above. Okay, this resistance is coming from here on Augur. See this? Every time the price goes to the trend line, stops right here. Okay, we broke, got us excited that we are going through the Valhalla, like the Indian guy Cash Patel says. But every time we come to this line, we get rejected, right? So finally, it's time for Augur to start going up. Okay, so should from next week you should start seeing Augur go up like that. Go up again like that around $3. $3 is where I feel that Augur between 3 to 340, where Augur spends a lot of time before going up. Okay, so that's what I think. What other coins did I mention that I was going to go through? Mexican Right House, me too. How are you, brother? How to read the chart? Well, man, it's just like the more you do it, the better you get. We did Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, we did Augur, XRP. What is happening with XRP? Let's look it up here. Which one should I get rid of? Let me turn the music on. It's sad without the music. This has become my party anthem. I get so happy when I listen to this song.
Us two feel so long ago. It feels like home. It feels like home. It feels like home. It feels like home. It feels like
That's what I think is going to happen to XRP. $3 should come pretty fast. When it starts moving, XRP will go to $3 pretty quickly when it starts moving. Should I make this my anthem? Like when I start the stream, we listen to this, feel positive, and that's when we start our stream. After it's just 2 minutes song, right? When we start the stream, we listen to the song, get the energy up, because I know how low you feel, you know? And I feel that way sometimes, but you know, as we get older, we stop listening to music as we used to listen when we were kids. Right, I used to listen to music all the time. Like I had like 1.5 hours, 2 hours dedicated to just listening to music, do nothing, just listen to music and be happy. It used to make me happy. But stress and work, kids, family life, and all that, you know, takes us away from music at times in our lives. And I feel, you know, it brings energy. You get dopamine, you know. Music changes everything. So I'm thinking of putting this track every time we start our stream. What do you think? Shri TV, baby. Raj. Ethereum bottom when? Okay, let's look at ETH. So, yeah. XRP here, my target stays the same between $5 to $10. I think XRP is going to between $8 to $12. WIC could go to $12. That's where I think XRP is going. But this looks like a bottom for XRP. XRP. Double bottom for XRP. The price, when it moves, is going to move really fast. I feel it'll reach. It'll not give a lot of chances to a lot of people. You know, that pump will come. It'll be fast. Everyone's like, oh, it's a bear market. It's a bear market. What we've been going through since 2022. The prices have been going down, you know. You cannot kill who's already dead. Okay? Only one thing can happen is resurrection. Okay? We, come up from the dead. Okay? New life, new avatar. So that's what's going to happen to crypto. And this is the last leg. The evil guys are playing poker with you. You have to see their poker face. They're just fucking with you. Fucking with you. How's everyone? Straight by, how's Staffy? FIS looking? Everything else looks good. See, until this chart looks good here, the other chart, again, silver. How are you able to find this chart? Let me show you. Okay? How do you find this chart? What you do is, let me do BTC here. On TradingView, just do others, right? Others, / put silver and press enter. Okay, and this chart will pop up. Until this chart, this bull flag here, this starts to go up, crypto is gonna go up. Just look at this, man. Just look at this. It has predicted every bottom and every top. Make it clear. Clear. Okay? Every bottom and every top. Look at your crypto and see where your crypto was on 12th May, in May 2021. Okay, this was the top for majority crypto and then we crashed. And look at the bottom of your crypto. Majority of your crypto bottomed out either there or here. Okay? And then we had this bullish season just for about 280 days of bullish season where the crypto went up, right? And then we crash again. So this was the last cycle's bottom, and this is this cycle's bottom against silver. Okay? And it's forming a beautiful, beautiful bull flag. So when the price of cryptos goes up against silver, it goes up against dollar. And this is the bottom. I think this is the bottom. And we're going to go up like this. We'll go up like that. Have some sort of pullback and then go up like that. Okay? That's the reason I'm bullish. That, Bitcoin dominance, a few other factors. I leave some cards with me. I can't teach you everything. Right? So I have a few cards with me which tell me that everybody's looking in the wrong direction. I would change my thesis if we go lower than this. I don't think. Look, man. It's going to be beautiful. When it starts to go up, that run's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be fucking amazing. Amazing. Look at this. This resistance, we broke it. And it's going to come and kiss it. Like that. Straight by, how's Staffy? FIS. Staffy's looking good. Look. It didn't move at all. With all this dump happening, Staffy didn't move. Nothing happened to Staffy. Look at that. Staying perfectly fine. So next leg up for Staffy is going to 4 cents, brother. It would go to 4 cents and then come back down to these levels. I feel, you know, something like this goes to 4 cents, 5 cents probably, and then comes back down to 2 cents before heading up. Okay. So, not worried about Staffy. Polygon. Let's look at Polygon. I was looking at Polygon. A lot of people hold Polygon. You know, I made a list of projects who holds top altcoin networks ranked by holders. So BNB is the highest holder. 344 million people hold BNB. That is crazy to me. Wow. BNB. A lot of people hold BNB. Then comes Ethereum. But again, at the end of it, what this says... Because what they say that each transaction that happens on the centralized exchange, they count it as one. Okay, so there are so many transactions going on these exchanges, but you got an idea, right? So Tron is the third one. Solana, Polygon. 45 million people hold Polygon. So let's look at what is happening with Polygon. This is the chart, and I overlaid, because this is when, I think this was the date when Polygon rebranded itself on, we have an old chart that is from 13th of October, and we copy pasted these candles right here. Polygon that brings us to the levels where we are today. Today we are where? In Polygon sitting at 9 cents. We went really low right here to almost 8 cents. Almost came close. Yeah, 8 cents. We went to 8 cents and we've been holding there. I think, will we hold there? Let's see. There's a possibility we do 7 cents, you know, go a little bit lower, and then it'll be done. It already went to 8 cents, so maybe, you know, 15-20% possible, but, and I feel it's gonna take a long time for Polygon to recover. It could do something like this. Goes up to these levels. $1.20 to $1.20. $1.20 to $1.30. $1.40 right here to this level. When I think it's gonna take a long time. It's gonna drag its feet because so many people hold. So people who hold these coins, you know, it's gonna drag its feet. Take a long time to reach there, I feel. Yeah, because just the amount of time it took to come down, I just don't like. It'll just, you know, where do I think it's gonna go? It could do something like this, you know, and then keeps on going up. Okay. Something like this for Polygon, because so many things are being built on Polygon and it's a great place to be, but you have to look at a long-term horizon. Polygon is going to be one of the competitors for Ethereum. You know, there are 3 or 4 major layer ones, which are going to change the world, where everything will be built on it. And it's coming, guys. The new financial system, the Web3, this is all joke for us. We want to make some money and get rich. But if you look 10, 15 years down the line, we will look stupid. Stupid. Okay? When we cash out and we take our money out and when we leave crypto, you know, everyone 15 years down the line, when they will see the price of these cryptos, they'll be like, what the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck were we thinking? You know? So I'm going to leave certain portion of my crypto not touch. If there's a good project, you know, like Ethereum, you know, or even Polygon, it's a good time, you know. Polygon will do some great things in the future. And I feel that's where the price will go in the future. It might take a long time to go, you know, different horizon, 2035, you know, but that's where I think it's going. And we'll stick to this line right here. Okay. So every time we would come close to it and then, you know, keep on going. But it'll become like any other stock. Okay. How the stock market, it's just, this thing won't have crashes like this anymore. It would go up, crash 50, 60, 70%, and then keep on going for years, I feel. That's how I see Polygon. ETH. Let's look at ETH. I think ETH is done, bro. I feel ETH is done. Done going down. I think so. Can he make another low like that? I don't know. We could go this low, but I think it's a great price right now. Ethereum, 1,768. I think it's great price. Great price. I was just looking something that I feel could happen, you know. See, Ethereum dominance would go up. I see it going up from here to these levels, and this resistance will come and stop it. So we could go back up to these levels. 12%, 12.4% of the total market cap. Ethereum dominance would put us 12.4%.
Where would I go? Where would I be if I could not walk with him? I'm in his hands, he carries me home, frees me from all my burdens.
So where do I think ETH's going? I think that is it, bro. You know, you have probably a little bit, maybe a little bit room left. I don't think so. You know, that's it. Came back for a retest right here. The dominance, you know, like this is the range. Bitcoin's very close being done, right? So maybe
To the far.
maybe another 2%, 3%. That's it. I think it's Ethereum's done bottoming out.
I say a prayer.
What is this sad song? Come on, come on. No. My bros are already sad enough. What the fuck's going on? This cover. Lenny Rucho. Yes, that's what I think about Polygon. You know, but it's gonna be a tough deal to hold Polygon. I would just buy some, you know, if I was an investor. If you want to be a long-term investor in Polygon, like when I say long-term, that means down the line, 2040, 2035, 2040. So we are looking at prices around $70, you know, for a Polygon. $70, $50, even $50 Polygon. Right now, Polygon's sitting at what, 9 cents? You'd be like, $50, Trey. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, possible. You know, because I laid this over. Okay, if you stick to this line, right here, then that's where I think price would go. Do you realize how many $1 trillion will come on these things? Because everything we do is on applications, and they'll be decentralized. All this will be decentralized. There won't be any middleman left. Everything will be decentralized. All the governments, all your title work of your properties, your property taxes, your driver's license, everything's going to come on a blockchain. It'll be built on something. And there are public blockchains there are only few, and, you know, trustworthy. When I say trustworthy, that means there are enough developers working on it. So, yeah, I think Ethereum, Solana, Polygon, they're going to do well in the long term, okay? But if you want to make money real quick and get rich, you have to take risks. If you want to be long-term investors, then Bitcoin Cash, Polygon, Litecoin, you know, Bitcoin Cash, this run is going to do well because the way it has acted, you know? And Polygon is only these many days gone down, you know? So just first cycle, 1624, Bitcoin Cash has been going down since its inception. Since it was born, it's been going sideways. Okay? Since 2017. Look at the amount of days. 3,087. 3,087 days. Sideways action, bro. You know. That is crazy. Okay? That is crazy. So, at some point, we are going to break this channel. At some point, we're going to break this channel. When that happens, a new beginning will start for Bitcoin Cash. What else is left? We did Polygon, we did ETH. ETH is going to, I feel, have crazy numbers for Ethereum. I see in the future Ethereum going to $50,000. Be like, what are you talking about, Trey? Not possible. Maybe let's just, for now in this cycle, at least $9,000 to $12,000. $9,000 to $12,000 ETH is coming. $9,000 to $12,000. In the future, Ethereum probably $20,000. You know, I have to study this chart more to look at it. But then I have another chart that scares me. Is the, let me give you a total crypto market cap. Total crypto market cap. This is the total crypto market cap, and I think everything goes to zero. If this is just, again, me looking around and being very pessimistic, you know. you have to be optimistic and you have to look at the pessimistic scenario. You have to look at both sides of the coin. Okay? So I'm looking at the both sides of the coin, and I feel if this is the 382, if you look on a Fibonacci, and this was the bottom, if you put this on a 382, then this is where the total crypto market could be, between 14 to 15 trillion dollars, before, you know, something crazy happens in 2028, 2029. I keep on saying something bad will happen in 2028 to 2029, where we could do something like this. Stay like that. Stay like that. Whole 2027, 2028, like that. Something breaks in 2028, and then you go down like that. You go down, you settle down, you be like, oh, boom. Then one more flush like that. Something like this, okay? A nightmare scenario for crypto. Thinking, because I'm scared of 2028 and 2029. I'm not scared right now. I'm scared for the event that is going to happen in 2028, 2029. I don't know what happens. Something really bad happens. But right now is not the time to be scared. Okay? Right now, the time is to get excited. Because everything looks bullish to me, you know, right there. So again, this is just a scenario, okay? This is just a scenario where I think everything goes to zero if something like this plays out, okay? In total crypto market cap, you know, it could be the you know, something like this has happened before, okay? In the roaring 20s, when the price went up like crazy, Dow Jones, if you see Dow Jones, the way it crashed, right there, in 1930s, you know, Dow Jones, look at this. Steadily, you know, we were in a channel and we broke the channel and went up. Look at the crash. You know, no one would expect something like this, okay? So why am I saying something like that could happen? That's, you know, in the total crypto market cap, a flush like that can happen. Okay? Where it'd be crazy. Something crazy happens, you know, drastic happens in 2028. So which triggers everything just go berserk. Not now. You know, the scenario feels like the way the prices are going down, it just feels scary right now, but I'm not worried about what's going to happen right now. I'm really excited. This is just a, you know, shakeout where every YouTuber right now, everybody on Twitter, Ivan on Tech, Ben Cohen, then you know, all the small YouTubers, anyone I know has been just bearish. Whole YouTube and Twitter is bearish right now. Everyone's calling right now for 40,000 Bitcoin, you know, even lower and lower and lower, 30,000 Bitcoin. I don't think that happens right now. This is not the time. This is not the time. Okay? I am very bullish right now. Until Bitcoin, you know, yeah, we can go to the previous low of Bitcoin. We can go to the previous low of Bitcoin, and I will not be worried. On some exchanges, it might have already. It went to, right, almost 61 today. $60,000? No, 61,300, right? So, can it come close to the previous 60,000 to be, on some exchanges, the wick might have gone to even 59,900. If even the wick comes here and goes even a little lower, I wouldn't be worried about it. I wouldn't be worried. This is just a flush. $39 is nuts. Yeah. I'm looking at both scenarios, man. You have to, that is 39% ETH dominance. Yeah, that is 39% of the total market cap. I looked at 39% total market cap. If the market cap is $15 trillion, 39% puts Ethereum to $49,000. $49,000 Ethereum. Does the chart, the numbers, make me look stupid, So right now I'm not calling for this. But if I look at the ETH dominance chart, that's what it's telling me, the fib. If I go according to the fib and the trend lines and everything, according to this fib, look at this. This is where the price stayed most of the time, right? So I'm being very generous, right, with it, and to the bottom, right? Shows me 39%. So, and I'm looking at Bitcoin's price at around $160,000. At $160,000, Bitcoin market cap is looking at $3.3 trillion, I think. $3.3 trillion. And if you look at Ethereum, then it's crazy. My mind cannot comprehend, because the market cap looks at $6 trillion for Ethereum at 39%. If we are looking at the top of the total crypto market cap, if the total crypto market cap reaches this $15 trillion mark that I'm saying, okay, then it's possible $6 trillion ETH and $3.3 trillion in Bitcoin, and then rest of the others, the top 10, XRP, and there are other coins that do well, right? So again, these are just numbers I'm throwing out there. That does not mean ETH is going to $50,000. It's not just, as of now, I'm just saying ETH will go to because I'm looking at just ETH chart. If I look at ETH chart on a long term, possible, ETH might go, and there's a possibility when this crash happens. When this crash happens, maybe at that time the market cap goes to, not the market cap, the dominance goes to 40%, where ETH has to hold its value and everything else just goes, down. But ETH is holding pretty well, This is when ETH market cap would be 40%, I feel. So, let's see. Because this is what the chart tells me when I look at the market cap dominance chart. Yeah, ETH market cap, the fib 618 comes to 39%. That is crazy. But again, I would say, just looking at the ETH chart right now, $9,000 to $10,000 ETH is coming. It might take a little while. Right there. Okay. Might take a little while, but those numbers are coming, I feel. Bitcoin Jason, you're the best chart analyst. Others are just clickbait or paid shills. Bro, I'm giving everything what I've learned, okay? I've developed this, my own method of doing things. I'm not genius or anything. It's just rigorous, just looking at the charts again and again, and some help from God, you know? I strongly believe in God. Nothing, you know, people think they're genius. You know, when I write songs, it's not that I am a genius. God, you know, some lyrics come to me while I'm driving, you know, just driving my car, just going, and sometimes a beat comes to my mind, and, you know, this is how a song is made. It's not coming from me, it's coming from God. So just like that, there are some things that I see at certain time that I see. I'm just not doing anything, you know, and it just clicks. It just comes to you. So, you know, sometimes you wonder, how can I miss this detail? Wow. You know, it's like you found a nirvana, you know, it happens. It's coming from God. So you work hard, keep on doing your stuff, and so sometimes God helps you, you know, like, boom, here's your gift, you know, like that. So, yeah, I embrace that gift. I'm not denying that, you know, things have, you know, turned up like in the way I predicted at times, and I think this will come up. And yep, I feel yeah, this thing can come back down to this number and kiss it to these levels, and I wouldn't be worried. Okay, I wouldn't be worried, because that's the chart I'm looking at. So this is a gift, you know. This chart is a gift from God. Others against silver. So I had no idea, you know, that, you know, I should compare this. And out of nowhere, one day I was just, you know, comparing gold and silver, this and that, platinum and copper and gold and all kind of different things, comparing everything. Just was sitting there, just killing time. And I was like, let me compare others with gold. Let me compare others with silver. And boom, you know, I was like, what the hell? What is this chart? I was like, wow, this predicts every bottom and every top. This is fantastic. So I studied this more and more and more, which makes me believe I'll be nervous right now. I'll be a nervous wreck if I didn't understand these things, you know? So, yeah, I'm not nervous right now. So what are the other coins that I mentioned in the thing? Dogecoin. Let's look at Dogecoin. All good, brother. All good. All good. Yeah, Dogecoin looks good. Yeah. To me, it looks good. Yeah, this thing, when it starts to move, Dogecoin, you know, I still feel this thing can do $1.50. Let's be conservative and say $1.20. You know, I think we are good right now. Look. It's just a perfect triangle that's ending. What should have happened or could have happened is that we stayed in this triangle for a long time, like that. Like that. And then pop from here, like that. Okay. But we went up and came back down, and you know, here we are. I think Dogecoin looks good here. Can you call this a double bottom? Let's see if we can. Do we have more room? A wick could go down to 7 cents. Yes. Will that scare me? No. Yep. Sometimes you like to take credit for everything for our efforts, but sometimes miss the magic and blessing and vision that God allowed for us to get to that genius and gift. Yeah, man, everyone's gifted. We were in like 2nd grade, and I had a friend who used to sit next to me making beautiful sketches of people. 2nd or 3rd grade. Okay. That kid was a genius. He was not very good with studies, you know. He didn't do much in his life. But that kid is a fucking genius. I think he's a genius just because academically you don't do well. You know, that don't mean you're not a genius. That kid was a genius. You know, God gave him a gift of art. It's just that art's not that much appreciated in India. I was born in India, you know, because nobody taught him. He was just good at it with a pencil. You know, he would make people's face and they looked exact. He was like, who can teach a 3rd grader or 4th grader that kind of art? He was just a, God gift. Some people are just good at singing naturally without any classes, nothing, it's just a gift. Never think of yourself, oh, I'm too smart, I'm clever than other. You just got intelligence. Analytically, if you are good, you're good at math, that doesn't make you a genius, You're just gifted that you're good with numbers. That don't make you a genius. A fish is, a genius in water, right? The fish can climb a tree. That does not mean that fish is not capable. Everyone's capable in their own thing. You just need to find what you're good at and, try to be the best at what you do. That's only thing you could do is put in effort, hard work. You get talent, you get gifts from God, but you perfect it by just rigorous work, hard work, just work. But never feel, oh man, I'm something, some people pride into it. That shit will be taken away like a snap. But yeah, so never feel proud about your gifts. They're just gifts from God. Everyone has one. People just don't realize. Some people don't, Some people, God doesn't waste time on them. They were like, done. Send him. Okay, what's left? Did we do major Swftcoin? We did Swftcoin, Augur. Yeah, majority of coins we have done. Let me grab a beer. If you want me to stay a little longer, I need to grab a beer, okay? You want me to stay? How long? It's been an hour. Are you enjoying the stream? Make sure to hit that like. How many people are new here and scared? Don't be scared, okay? All these people are fucking pussies, on YouTube. They're like herd where everyone goes. Like, they listen to They change their own opinion when they see somebody. All these Twitter followers are fake. Okay, majority people, what they do on Twitter and other places, people are stupid. Then don't use their brain. You can buy these Twitter followers, Instagram followers. People buy them. These are, these people spend $10,000-$15,000 buying these followers, and people think just because they have more followers, that means they are saying the truth. Okay, let me grab a beer. Okay, I'll be back. Three left. So here we are. Okay. Oh man, feels good. That first sip, does it for me, man. This beer is really good. Okay, this is mango card. Nobody's, I just fucking love it. In the summer, this is the best thing. Big Baines, I'm gonna grab a drink too. Yeah, bro. Get one. Okay, where are we? Where were we? What has dropped like crazy in altcoins? Let's look at the market. Let's look at the losers. The past 1 month, what has dropped? A lot. Okay, these things have dropped more than 50%. Bitcoin Cash 45%. This is the only huge crypto market cap. Look at that. Past 1 month. None of the big guys have dropped. They're like 200 million, and here you see big crypto like Bitcoin Cash. $4.9 billion market cap drops 45%. Bro. I think Bitcoin Cash is the real Bitcoin. It's just people don't know. You're gonna put everybody into the fake one and then say, oh, this one's better. Possible, okay? Everyone will be so tired now being in Bitcoin Cash. Majority people, they must be crushed right now. They must be crushed. What do you want me to look? Sounds like a joke, but that's probably a very likely scenario. Yeah, man, I think so. Last 1 month, these are the biggest drop. Let's look at Syndicate, SYND. look at the RSI of Syndicate. My God. This is the weekly RSI for Syndicate, you know. Bro. This is the weekly. How much did it drop? Dropped 99.30%. Look at the RSI is flat as fuck, bro. The weekly RSI is at 14. You know how I see this RSI going up? It go up like that, you know, like that up. What does that mean when the RSI goes up? The price goes up. I think, you know, let's look at the daily and see where we are on a daily. I'm just looking at the weekly and it gets me excited, but I don't know anything about the project and it's in a downturn, so you know, this could be the beginning of nothing, you know, like it could go sideways like that for a long time before it goes up. So I mean, for some quick bucks, like a double or triple, just because I'm bullish right now, you know, the daily RSI is at 22. That's pretty good. I think 22 is pretty good. So, and it's been holding pretty well for all these days, like especially today has been holding pretty well, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if I see a bounce like that. This past 1 month, yeah, 150% pump possible. Even more is possible. You know, crypto is stupid. You know, this thing can just break everything and just, you know, just because I'm looking at the weekly, if the weekly RSI goes like this, you know, just builds a big pyramid like that, a weekly RSI goes to 80 or 90 like that until August. You have until mid to end of August, and if it builds like that, then you know, expect a crash from there like that, and that's how the RSI would look for Syndicate, you know. But I don't like to get into anything like this because I don't know how the chart is going to play out, because it does not have much history to it. You wait until BCH release a new privacy feature. Oh, it's case closed, bro. That is case closed. AMA have to get on that and stay up to date. Thanks for sharing. Ondo ICP FET. Okay. Shrey, what do you think about IOTA? Can you look at that? That also has a link chart like BCH. Okay. Have you charted XMR? IOTA. Nilesh Chavan. Nilesh Chawan. That's how I was teaching my daughter how to pronounce stuff, and she was trying to correct me, at certain things, because I took her to, eat Vietnamese food. So it's called pho. The bowl of soup they give you with noodles is called pho, right? F-A, like pho, but it's written P-H-O. So majority Americans call it a pho. So I thought she would not understand it. So I told her, this is pho. And she was like, Daddy, that's not called pho. It's pho. Pho. I was like, honey, there are so many things that our language, the way we speak, like in India, we say karma, karam, K-A-R-A-M. In America, they say karma. In India, we say Mahabharat. Here, they say Mahabharata, right? Mahabharata, right? Like that. That's how they pronounce it, right? So things are different, pronounced in their own language, but the way Americans pronounce it is different. So I was just trying to explain her that. So, yeah, anyways, back on topic. But she's young, so she tries to do that. It's annoying sometimes. Syndicate, XMR. What was the coin you said? IOTA. Nilesh. I said that because Chauhan. Nilesh, you are Chauhan. Chauhan. How Americans will pronounce it. They butcher my name, Share. They say Share. I was like, man, come on. It's Shrey. How easy. It's like Ray with Shrey. My real name is just fucking long as fuck. They IOTA. Bro, this is just a downward chart. I haven't seen a single chart. Like, how I predict charts is by studying previous history of historical charts, looking at patterns and stuff. Trying to see if I have found something. Trying to find something bullish about this chart. Can't find anything bullish. Comes to my mind, a Litecoin chart comes to my mind. Litecoin against Bitcoin. If you look at Litecoin against Bitcoin, this. First cycle, second cycle, you get the pump like that. So something like that. price comes down to 15x, maybe a week goes up to 131. But that would be it for see that? It's like in a channel. Just like this. See? Be like that. I will get out at that price. IOTA. 80 cents, 70, 80 cents, maybe a dollar. Pushing it to $1. The week could go to $1. But yeah. Chartered XMR. Nilesh, who's joining new here? Who came to my stream for the first time today? See all, I know Bitcoin Jason. It's like my brother. Lenny, I know Lenny. Mexican Right House, been here forever. Nilesh looks new here. Who else is watching and who came to our channel for the first time? Raise your hand. Vic Baines, long time. Bob, I know Bob. Yeah, mostly all known faces. There are no new faces who are in the comments. Just sit back and watch. Don't be afraid, man. I don't bite. Satya, Shrebai. How is Taffy? FIS looking good. Just think about it. Things which are dead, you cannot kill someone who is already dead. Okay, cryptos which are really low, which are 99% down, you cannot kill them because they're already dead. Okay, where are they gonna go? Only way they're gonna go is up. All right. So, you like that. I don't want to, say words which would trigger the algorithm to not send my video. Like, how should I give a good example of, yeah, death is the best way, like these coins are almost dead, 99% down. Like this coin, how can you make this coin go lower, which is down? This thing right here. Where are you gonna take the price to, huh? Tell me. Tell me, where are you gonna take the price to now? This thing is down. Where are you gonna take the price to? 99.90 99.99%. Okay? Tell me where you're gonna take the price to. Okay. Zero. It's zero right now. Okay. GST. The only way is up, or this thing scams and it shuts down. This project shuts down and gets delisted. That's the only way. I mean, I put $5,000 right here. In this range. I was like, fuck it. Whatever happens. Either my money goes to zero or it's going up. Okay? So, I was like, fuck it. And I don't mind waiting. It can drag. It can drag like that for another 3-4 months. It can. Okay, it can do this. Yeah, do this. Like that. And then goes up. Okay, eventually it will. I just extra cash. I put it. I was like, fuck it. We're gonna gamble the shit on this. $5,000. I do a 6x, 7x. Extra money. Nobody's talking about my bald head anymore, man. What the hell? You got used to it so quickly. How is Bitcoin doing? Let's look at Bitcoin. Yeah. Seeing this, let's look at all the different exchanges where Bitcoin, Bitstamp, let's see on some exchange if Bitcoin was able to reach closer. 61.4. Bitcoin reach $59,000 some change. 59.9. That's my number. $61.4. Will we go to that 60,000 mark here? 60,895. Why am I getting buzzed just by drinking one beer? Fiat can go to zero, then crypto becomes the hero. Yep, LOL. If we continue to talk, we'll have to roast you, Shrey. We don't want that. LOL. No bullying. No, bro. I cannot be roasted, as I said, you know? Because I don't give a fuck, bro. When you love yourself, like, I'm my best friend, you know? And I like my own company and I love myself. Like, really. You know, I think I'm the greatest. Me, I love me, you know. So, everything after that, you know, I don't give a fuck. Since my wife passed away, I don't give a fuck. You know, I'm gonna live just like the way I want. Not anyone, what they think, what's their opinion, or it's like that, you know. But it's for fun, you know. I was like, hey, fuck with me. You know, I like it because I'm going to fuck back with you. It's fun. That's why it's good for banter, you know. Like me, my friends, group of friends of mine, I'm not disrespectful to people I don't know. If I'm disrespectful to you, that means I love you, you know. They're like very close friends of mine and we are very disrespectful to each other. We talk shit to each other like all the time, like, you know. Like on a phone call conversation, we say, hey Dick, what's up, what's going on? You know. Once they start printing in Q4, oh, by the way, yes, you're talking about printing Q4 in 2027. That's when 10 to 15 trillion Shrey has mentioned will come to play. I see 5 trillion first, then cool off, and after some random crash, feds will probably go crazy print. Well, let's look at the Fed's balance sheet right now. U.S. No, Central Bank. Oh, U.S. Central Bank. Balance sheet. Right here. See? We need to get worried when we get into green zone. Okay? I don't even know what the fuck. Right, you see, like last time here. Did you see? Like when they started printing last time, this was during COVID, okay? This was during COVID. Why did the market go up? During this time, the market didn't go up like crazy. You know, this was the region, right? And the RSI was in 70s, right? In 80s. And we were still right here. And we need to come in this zone. This 90. What is this? Okay. We need to come in this zone. When we come in the green zone, this is where we need to be careful. When we get into this zone right here, because if you see previous, the moment we come into 95, 96, we still have room here, right? And it's just like that. We have slowly, gradually started the print, and it takes about six months for the money to come into the market. So we have come from $6.52 trillion to 6.7. Okay, so printed probably 20-30 billion dollars, right? Not much, but only like about close to 3%. That is nothing. This thing should have a juggernaut like this. Then we are talking. You know, and I think eventually we will have a juggernaut like this. Like this, okay? A big print is going to happen. When that print happens, that's when we go up, okay? And the RSI, look at that. Look at the RSI. If you marked, you know, the RSI stays here for a long time, and the price, this is where, that's why I'm saying 2027, 2028, because the moment when we go up here, we're not gonna come back down right away. The RSI stays up here for a while in the green zone before it starts to come back down like that in 2030, 2029, like that. If you mark the period, you know, you see like this zone here. When it comes back down, this is the big market crash. When it comes back down like this is the big market crash in 2020 COVID, right? This was it. When the money printing stops, pauses for a while and then drops. Money print pauses for a while and then drops. So that's what I expect. You know, from here on, the money printing will happen, and it carries on, and you know, it pauses in 2027 and 28, and then, you know, starts to drop. These are the only people. The U.S. central bank is the only one who causes all the crashes in the market. Okay, these are all manipulated by the central bank balance sheet. So I think we're going up, and we would stay, if you count this, how many days we stayed up after going up here, about 532 days, about 800 days. So let's just say pick something in middle, 700 days, 721 days. So I would say, you know, I'm pretty right on the 2028. Something bad happens in 2028, which brings back down the liquidity. I mean, everything is orchestrated, or I will not be able to predict anything. If it was not orchestrated, if it was not planned, if the crash is not planned, and, you know, a war, everything that is going on is already planned 10, 20 years in advance. At this time, this will happen. At this time, Middle East war will happen. At this time, this will happen. Everything is planned. We just don't know when, what will happen. It's already planned in 50 years in advance. It's like a roster. They have a roster. This is what we're going to do. This is the time we're going to bring a recession. That's how I think it's played out. Or else I won't be able to predict events. It's already planned. Bitcoin Jason will look better bald. Well, I like my hair, but I had very thinning hair. I had to do a third transplant. I did 2 hair transplants, and I needed a third hair transplant. And I was like, man, right now I'm not in a mood to spend money at all, so I'm gonna shave it off when the time comes. Because I have hair in the front. I have hair right here in the front. All this, I have hair, a lot of hair here, right? But the hair that I didn't do a transplant that are here, I lost some. So I was thinning, and I was not happy with it. I was like, it looks weird, I have like full hair here, and I was thinning here. I was like, fuck that shit, looking yourself in the mirror like a girl, like spending 10 minutes or, getting your hair done properly. I was like, fuck that. I'm wasting time. Time is money. I'm going to shave it off. So that's what I did. When I'll have enough money, maybe I'll do a transplant, the third transplant. And yeah, maybe. If this goes, all the girls like it. They've been getting good response. Chart tells you that's why since 2020 I knew around 2027 2029 huge catastrophe, but now I see it lasting until 2032. Yes, I think so. 2032 2034. The bottom will come in 2031 2032, because real estate takes a while. It's not a liquid asset, but that's what they are trying to do, these assholes. They're trying to convert real estate into a liquid asset, because the only thing they're not able to do, and where the lag time is, because stocks, they have tokenized gold already by doing derivatives and the paper gold. Silver is the same way. All the metals are that way, right? So it's all digital now. So they can control the market when they have paper, but they cannot control real estate. They need a lot of money to control real estate. That's why they cannot control the whole world's market. So their goal is to tokenize real estate, to bring real estate on blockchain. Imagine the amount of money in real estate. No stocks can compare that. They want the whole real estate on a blockchain. The day that happens, it'll take maybe 10-15 years, or just only in the United States. If that happens, if all the real estate comes on a blockchain, if your title work and everything, transactions are happening on a blockchain, they can control, how many $1 trillion would come, and how they can manipulate the market. It's just crazy. Yeah, it's next level. When anything comes on a blockchain, it's easily manipulated. So yeah, and controllable. They can control a lot of shit. Right now, when they crash the stock market, the real estate takes about a year and a half after that to bottom. But they want to control the whole world's market, all the markets together, so they can crash everything together and benefit, out of it. Make poor people more poor. No, real estate is not 300 trillion, bro. It's a lot more. How much is the total real estate in the world? Let's see. How many trillion is the total estate market is valued approximately 393 trillion. So you were close. It's a lot of money. If you count derivatives, stocks here, just the United States is what? $65 trillion market cap, real estate. The stock market. Imagine everything coming on blockchain. It'll be crazy. Yeah, tokenization of real estate and tax the crap out of it. Yeah, initially the prices will go up, but what is going to happen to these office buildings, Because when I went to China, what I realized how cheap real estate can be. In India, they have changed the law. I keep on talking about India and China. Because eventually the whole world, their goal is to make everyone same. There is a arbitrage right now. And we are taking advantage of an arbitrage. Life is not good in India, we move to America. If life is not good in America, we move to Vietnam, or we move to China, or we move to India, where things are better, And they'll be like, fuck you. You're not going to stay in your system. I'm going to go somewhere else. So their goal is to make everything the same. Same level. Same lifestyle. Same money. Everyone, same. So you can't run from them. That's their ultimate goal, to have one currency, one standard of living for everybody. Hopefully by that time I'll be like super old, But that's how they will eventually control the society. It's not gloom and doom. You want to be in the rich class. The reason being in crypto is you don't want to be like, at the bottom. You don't want to be a bottom feeder. You want to be the rich class. You want to be in the elite. If you want to see how the future is, watch this sci-fi movies. They already tell you what they're going to do. Just watch the sci-fi movies and get the bits and pieces of it. Watch Elysium. Have you watched Elysium? Matt Damon's Elysium. See, they're showing there will be object poverty. They have shown LA in Elysium. But on the other hand, you have people living in the space. They have a hotel and, everything really nice up in the field where you can live forever. They have machines, they have beds where it heals your body. And there are rich people who are living really nicely. So we have to decide where we want to be. Up at the bottom where everyone's fighting, there's crime and there's shitty life. Or you want to be at the top, up there, right? So the reason of being in crypto is that you want to be up there. This is the only way. There's no other way. There are ways, but it's an asymmetric bet. As I said, you cannot kill the dead. It's already dead right now. The crypto is dead. You cannot kill the dead. The only way we are going is up from here. Anyone scaring you or they're trying to scare you, fuck them. We're going to go up. And it's going to be beautiful. By the time you want to own your own land and have underground bunkers where drones can detect you with the right infrastructure, and I don't get scared about anything. I think life is going to be beautiful. The future is going to be great, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. I don't see a dystopian future. It's going to be beautiful because, we'll be doing well. Crypto will be doing well. We'll be doing well. And we are smart, man. We're smart. We'll figure out. And, Every crisis comes opportunity. So you just have to see, and we already know what's coming, right? So we're gonna prepare for it. We are not ill-informed like other people. They'll be hunky-dory, you know, next year, year and a half, everyone will be like pumped up, all nice. But do not forget what's coming. What's coming will be something worse than anyone can fucking imagine in our lifetime. So it's a construction project, man. You have an old house, you have to break it down to make a new house. So that's what's going to happen. They're going to break everything down. Stock market, crypto, real estate, everything. They'll break everything down. A new financial system comes in 2030s sometime. I don't know when, you know, but before that, all that happens. Everything breaks down. You know, this is when you get your, they're already preparing you, you know. Right now, they talk about blackouts and all that. We think we are rich, you know. You have to safeguard yourself by putting that money into real assets, which you can touch and feel, like, you know, real estate, or maybe, you know, some in a third world country. I'm not going to put all my money at the same place because there'll be capital restriction as well to take your money out of the United States, I feel. You know, because the time will be so tough. They'll be like, oh, we need your money. You know, the country needs you. Be patriotic. You know, poor people needs your money. That's how they will say. You want kids to die of hunger? Are you that selfish? We're like, I was poor, motherfucker. I just became rich with crypto. Why you want to take my money? Right. But that's how they're going to play. So, you know, better keep that money dispersed everywhere else. Because if it's in the bank account, they can snatch it away like that. So, yeah. What do you want me to look? Brian, how are you? What up, Shrey? Shrey TV, baby. Boom. Just bought more BCH. Yeah, great time right now, bro. I think it's great time. Just look at the channel. Look at the channel. We're gonna go up, you know, at least from here, I would say expect 40 to 50% in 300s, you know, 300 somewhere. Come back down and then go to the 400s before the gonzo, big gonzo, boom, down. And then hallelujah. Then comes hallelujah. Okay, all we've been waiting for. Only few of us. Very few people watch my channel. Those are the only ones who will be able to enjoy the fruits of our hard work. Yes, this is hard work. People think physical labor or, you know, what we have gone through, nobody has, okay? If you're a crypto holder, you are brave as fuck. Brave, you know? You pat your back. And you deserve every penny of it. When you get rich, you know, you will not spend this money on stupid things because you have earned it. Earned it. The stress that you have gone through is crazy, man. Not everyone's made for this. Not everyone's made for this. Swftcoin. Okay. Let's look at Swftcoin. Just look at the weekly RSI, bro. If you get scared looking at Swftcoin, just look at the weekly RSI, okay? This was the level where Swftcoin, every time when it comes to this level, the RSI comes to this level, it bounces aggressively. If you notice, every time when Swftcoin comes to around 39.40 RSI, it bounces aggressively. And how long? Look at this. How many months? It's been how many months we came to this and we've been below this RSI? For 245 days. 245 days, 238 days. We've been below this RSI. So, what do you expect? How long are we going to stay here in this low? Sooner or later, what's going to happen? You know, like that. Like that. Okay, a new cycle. When the RSI goes up, the price goes up. Nothing doing until the RSI reaches higher 80s or 90s. Okay? Until then, we chill. We just chill and relax. Because what Swftcoin has gone through. Just look at the sideways action. Coming back for a retest right here. If you look at the monthly, you will understand. To retest 2 times this level. Sitting on this level. Yep. We're going up from here, bro. It's just a matter of time. Just look at the monthly RSI. Coming back for a retest of this level. Yeah, I'm not worried. If you just look at the weekly RSI, it'll make you happy. You'll be like, what the fuck is this, bro? You know. Yeah, when the RSI, the only time you get worried about Swftcoin is when the RSI reaches, the weekly RSI reaches higher 80s or 90s. This is when you worry about Swftcoin, not now. Not now. The RSI is 30 right now. Balls of steel, baby. Yeah, man. I'm a dragon rider. Yeah, man. Stray got everyone into Swift. I love it, bro. You know, if I can help as many people as I can, I believe in karma. And I'm not doing to pump my bags or anything. Only a few people watch my channel. You know, like, if 5 people gonna buy Swftcoin, that's not gonna pump Swftcoin, okay? I can hide all my knowledge. You know, this YouTube channel don't make me a single dollar. I'm giving my own personal time. You know, all good deeds goes to somewhere. You know, whatever knowledge I have, I'm trying to give as much as I can. You know, I can't give everything for free. You know, I have my Patreons, I have to take care of them, but I'm trying to give you get 90% stuff that they get for free. But, you know, so this is all my work. This is what I do 24/7, you know, and I'm trying to give as much information and literacy as possible to other people. Because, you know, one person, if one person gets, you know, benefit from what I'm doing, just one person, you know, because since I was a kid, it was my dream to change someone's life. Not many people. I was like, you know, you have to think according to your capacity. I want to change one person's life in my life, and I'm going to do that in a monetary way. You know, I'm going to find a kid in a school, a hardworking, you know, somebody who's not from a good influential background or monetarily, right, not doing good, but the kid is smart or good at sports or something, and doesn't have opportunities, I'm gonna help that kid, do something. So this is my way of giving back, because I can't do that monetarily right now. So I'm giving my knowledge. Knowledge is power and brings wealth. So people don't understand the value of the content that I'm giving. When they'll become rich, hopefully at that time they'll understand. Right now, because we are so low, people don't care. But anyways, did I froze? Oh, the stream, it says it's excellent. What froze? Can you see me? Can you see me? Yeah, sometimes YouTube does that. I don't know why. BTC 36K October 6. Sunny Singh is always back. Sunny Singh. Sunny. If it goes down, it's not going to 36. It's going to $25,000. Okay? Not 36. If it goes down, it goes between 30 to 25. Okay, that's the price. Straight TV, baby. Vet. Okay. Whoa, what the hell? What happened to Vet?
No matter how I fight it, it all ends up the same way. On the morning sun, shining in the horizon, I can see what will come, and I'm wondering if it will.
WeChain has so many contracts, This is like a working crypto. It looks like S&P 500 when it started, 1920s, 1930s, It just, this is a beautiful chart. As I said, it just, it goes up, but slowly, gradually, like that. I could be wrong, but hey, this. At some point, if this thing's gonna come up on a 786, yeah, 11 cents. Yeah, 11 cents, 14 cents. Some point. We will look at it, how quickly it reaches this level. We will look at the other chart. And we'll look at the Bitcoin dominance. Where is Bitcoin dominance? If it's sitting here or here, where Bitcoin dominance is, when the price of VET is sitting 11 cents. Okay? When that happens, it all depends on that. But at some point, I feel the price will go between 10 to 14 cents. So it's 0.005. So that is almost close to 20x. At some point, it'll come. It finished 2 cycles. When I say 2 cycles, it's this See this? This is one cycle. And this is another cycle. And it's going to start its third cycle. Like that. Okay. Sooner or later, it's going to start its third cycle. And it'll be like this. Like that. And go back down in 2029, 2030. Okay. So when we are here, when we reach these levels in the greens, you know, either this could be top or this could be top right there, you know. So depends. Long stream today. Sunny Singh, Shreya, I love you, but max pain till October 6th, then moon. I don't think so, bro. As of now, I don't think so. AI and BTC, fuck everything else. But keep going down, sir. Bro, there are more than 400 million people in crypto. How can 400 people become millionaires? 5% to 4% should be the ratio. Out of 100% people, if 400 million people are in crypto, that is the 100% ratio. Out of that, 5% people will get rich. If when I say 5%, that is a big number. Okay. 5% out of that, I would say 3% would be a right number. But you can't make everyone rich. You know, 400 million people. If everyone understands, if everyone has, you know, then no. So they have to do this so that people capitulate, you know, get tired. And sometimes you have, you know, how long you can wait, you know, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. Until people capitulate and sell their shit and go away and not come back, they're not going to, you know, get this market up. Okay? So, a lot of haters, you know. When people start hating, you know, when people start talking shit about a crypto, and this like the dead coin is fucking bullshit and this and that, blah, blah, blah. You have to realize, you know, and they've been talking shit about so many coins for so long. You know, people have exhausted. Not everyone will be able to hold, man. You know, people have needs. People want to buy a house, go on a vacation. Crypto people live like broke people, okay? Literally like broke people. You've been stuck for 5 years into crypto because 5 years is a long time, man. Crypto took 5 years from you. 5 years. That's a long time. Not everyone can handle it. Especially people in the United States cannot handle 5 years. 5 years of getting stuck, it can destroy your life. Destroy in America. So anyone who's holding crypto for 5 years, man, heads off to you, you know. You deserve every penny of it. Zishan, your last live, first time I saw you on Tube, and I was 3 days. I was waiting for you to come live again. Straight TV, baby. Zishan, where you from, brother? Render, BitTO and Fed AI 20 billion cap in 2028. how boxers do, when they want to crush their opponents. Sometimes they're not smart, right? So they go around the ring running, and they want to tire you. When the other boxer gets tired, because the other guy is really big, the other boxer is smaller, but is more agile. So he would just run around the ring until that guy gets tired running around. So he's huffing and puffing. And then the other guy punches, right? So it's like that. Crypto is just checking your patience. When you get tired, when you'll get tired and sell, or maybe you have other commitment that you got into crypto because you would buy a house, or you would buy a business, you would start a new business, or do something with the money. That's the reason you invested all your savings in crypto. But your time frame that you could handle was maybe 2 years. Pushing it was 3 years. Fucking going all out is probably 4 years. And now everybody in your family, now you have recession. Fucking everyone's losing job, everything, and you don't have money. Right? You rock bottom. Maybe you may lose your job. Right? Then what? So this scenario is happening. A lot of people are losing their jobs. Especially people with high net worth individuals who are working in IT, who have money, who can invest money. People who have money, and people who have money are losing their jobs. So they'll be like, "What the fuck? How am I gonna survive? I have to sell this shit." So they, even if they know that they're selling at the bottom, they don't have an option because they have to pay the mortgage, right? They have to sell. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough. DMW 27, Mishray, 5 years with you on this journey. I still got the SLP. We recommended 2020. But yeah, Dave from Holland. Dave or Dave? I sold my SLP, bro. Fuck that shit. I'm not God, man. Tell you when I sold my SLP, because I knew it was gonna go down. It has more room to go down. I'll just tell you how I expect SLP to play out in the future. So here, SLP, I sold on this bounce. I put all the money that I had, different project, like here. On this bounce I sold, because I realized, when I look at the bigger picture, I realized what was happening. That this motherfucker is gonna come back down, like this. Do something like this, and boom. When that happens, I don't know. It could be like this. Some exchange might not even show this, but some exchange might. And then it pops. It pops. Comes to this level. Right there. Drops. And then waste time. As of now, this is my level. And it would come back down again. Like that. As of now, that's what I think. So that'll be a window here, 0.002. Get back out again if you want to. Yeah. As of now, this is what I think is going to happen. has to come back to, come and kiss this level, 0.002. When? I don't know. It'll probably, something like this happens. Could go even a little deeper, like that. That would make... Yeah, it can go... Yeah. Still has room to go down. So... Yeah, like that. September. August, September. September would be this crash where it drops. Here I'm gonna buy SLP. I'm gonna buy this motherfucker here. And go all in. Here. Like a 7-8x, go from here to here. 8x. Yeah, man. I would sell here. I would fucking buy this motherfucker here, right here. $20 billion go on Google, check AI cap in 2028. Bro, never listen to anything what you hear in the news media. You know why news channels, television, and social media is created? To set a tone so that the way you think changes. So they can, influence you. That's why it's called influencers. I'm an influencer, but I'm independent. There are so many people who blend in on YouTube channels, which call themselves our influencers, are probably from the government, or from, the fucking Illuminati, like, fucking Ford Foundation or, Rockefeller. You don't know where they funded from, and they're pushing their agenda, and people watch, and their brain gets influenced by the idea, right? So anything you listen on news channel or social media, just use your brain. God gave you a brain. Use your perspective. Ask questions about anything that I read in school, textbooks, science. Everything I ask questions. Just because somebody said that, there was a Big Bang theory, there's evolution's theory. There was amoeba, and from amoeba came reptiles, and from reptiles, fucking mammals, and then humans. I'm not gonna believe that shit just because it's written in a book. No, I've not seen it. It's not proven. It's a theory. What's the definition of theory? Theory means supposition of events. Anyone can say anything in a theory. They say, I think things might have happened like this. A supposition of events. And you can, if I start thinking about it, I will become an atheist. That's how I was. I was an atheist till I was 21. I didn't believe in God because I thought science. I believed everything what I read in the book. And I was like, how can a government lie to me? The education system wouldn't lie to me. Everything was created that you have a slave mindset and you listen to them. The narrative, the movies they make. Every movie they make, love movie, they make about cheating. Titanic was about cheating, Any movie you watch, in the 90s, The Runaway Bride, or, they're all about cheating, or, maybe you want this, or maybe you want that, So they ruin the whole culture. Friends, show. It sounds so good. I used to watch Friends all the time, but it ruined the American culture for good. because, you know, you can fuck your friend's girlfriend. You know, you can date your friend's girlfriend. You know, it was a taboo before. You don't even look at your friend's girlfriend. It's your brother, and that's someone he loves. You know, there's a bro code. You don't look at your friend's girlfriend. It's your brother, you know. You don't do that. But friends made it, you know, just because it's funny. Because on the background, everyone's laughing. So human beings are like sheep. Oh, it's funny. Ha 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 ha. Right. So in Friends, they do that. Chandler dates this one. Joey dates fucking this. So, oh, maybe we can do that in our group too. So you didn't have this thought in your mind, but they planted that thought. Right. So next time when you're sitting in a group, you're looking at your friend's girlfriend. We're like, you betraying your friend, you know, not having morals, right? Don't have integrity, don't have brotherhood. So everyone becomes selfish. People lose trust in other people. It's just, you know, makes them a selfish society. It's fucked. And this has happened to all around the world. Everyone watched Friends in 90s. So they fucked everybody. You know, I was one of them. So, but if you don't understand what is happening, and music, Hollywood movies, news channels, social media, how they influence us, if you don't realize, you know, what is happening to you, then at fucking, if you get older, you know, and you don't know what is happening, then it's sad. If someone can influence your belief system, you have a beautiful brain. Just, we use what, 3 to 5% of our brain? You know, try to use it even that much. Don't rely on other people. You know, you are intelligent. You just have to have a common sense to see what is right or wrong. We've been told what is right or wrong as well. As since we were a kid, we've been taught everything. What is right or what is wrong. We were not given an option to select what is right or wrong. We were told that what is right or what is wrong by the society. And what is the society? Education system? Your parents? Freaking movies? Music? News? But anyways, it's okay. So I don't listen to news. I don't listen to other people's opinion. You know, I'm gonna listen to it. Keep an open mind, but use your brain. All right. I don't like to preach. Everyone has their own brain. You have to think about yourself, bro. What is happening around the world, you know? Okay, I'll take off. It was a good long stream. 2 hours, 24 minutes. I love you all. I'll see you later. Okay? What time is it? 12:30. Not a bad time. You want me to look any cryptos? Let's make it 3 hours stream. Okay. Let's make it 3. 3 is a good number. And after that, I'll go. I'm in a good mood today. Because I found something that other people are missing about Bitcoin. This, it'll be like this, I feel. I have to see a considerable drop for me to not believe this chart that I'm posting. 53. Try to come back, get rejected, and then come back down, come back down, come back down like that to 25. That's how I see it. And then this will be the arc. Make this arc right there. Okay? Like this. But not ready for this right now. No, I don't think so. This is not happening right now. Even if this is going to happen, it happens later, not now. We're going to this level. I would change my opinion if we drop to $50,000. 50, 53, then I would change my opinion. Not as of now. We are going to hold this level, go up, and that's it. The central banks just started printing money. It's just the beginning of printing money. This is just like COVID. We were printing money all this time, right here. Money printing was happening right here. But it takes 6 months, 3 to 6 months for the money to come into the market after they print. Okay, liquidity, it takes a while to, get mixed in the economy. So they started printing money during this time, and the market went up later. Okay, so during that we had this crash. You see this crash? That's what's happening right now. You see this crash is the same thing, like the COVID thing. Anomaly, which is going to recover. Sunny Singh, drunk as fuck on Shri TV, baby. Crazy Pink, ETH Classic. Okay. Oh, ETC, you mean? Brada. Look at that. It's been holding quite good. This motherfucker's been holding quite good. You already have the chart ready here, bro. I don't need to tell you. It's already there. Yeah, we're good, bro. I'll be careful at this price. 93. Be careful. $90. I'll be careful. I like the fact that it's making higher lows. So I'm still good. You saw how IOTA was. So this still has a capacity to just, do that and then go like that. Possible. But at 90, I would get careful at 90. Not worried about it right now. Looks good. According to the chart, we should go to these levels. 600. MSRT is 45 in 2026 October. But the markets always test the Fed's 6 months after they are announced as the new chair. So we will have a big drop in the next 6 months. Every Fed chair has experienced that. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I expect August, September to be a drop. I'm bullish until August. After that, I expect a drop. Not all crypto is going to go up, but some cryptos will go up. They're dead bottom. So, and I see this chart. I keep on reiterating that I am bullish because the only reason I'm bullish is because of this chart. I see this flag here. This is others chart against Bitcoin. And until this thing goes up to these levels, I am bullish. Okay. Others, that means altcoin, starts to go up against, you know, these altcoins will start to go up against silver. Crypto is the only asset which has been depreciated. Not depreciated, destroyed. Everything went up, stocks went up, gold, silver, any asset, real estate, everything went up. All the commodities went up except crypto. Crypto is a commodity. If it's a good project, it's deliberate, man. Because you move to freaking stocks or you move to something else, you know, you get tired. 4 or 5 years, as I mentioned before, people have been in crypto 4 or 5 years. They're already tired and shit is not going up. So 95% people are going to make a mistake. They're going to get out. They'll be like, fuck that shit. You know, people don't have patience. They're fucking short-term scrolling. They get bored very quickly. Imagine you get bored by 10-second, 15-second video and you scroll, you know, something knowledgeable is coming and you don't have the patience to listen to the guy because even if, you know, the person's saying something knowledgeable, you just fucking scroll because you're bored. So how can you wait for 4 years, 5 years? 95% people are going to capitulate or already have capitulated. This is the last bit batch, whatever's left, like, you know, a little bit here and there. So they're going to capitulate. You know, there won't be no one left. No one left. Only us. Only Shrike TV, baby. Already rebounding. Look, while we are talking, this thing is rebounding. Let's look at the 4-hourly candle. This motherfucker reached. Look at that. Look at that huge wick on a 4-hourly. The 4-hourlies don't matter. I'm worried about the weekly. The only thing I'm worried about is the weekly candle will be so beautiful. So beautiful. When you see this, you know, come back down like that and then boom, 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 weekly. It's my friend's birthday today. I need to wish him. Pass top. Hello from Germany. I'm invested 120k and my account balance is now 35k. I invested in 2024. You are one lucky motherfucker. You know that. You are one lucky motherfucker. That you came in 2024. So you had to deal with this only 2 years. Okay? 2 years. We've been here since 2019, okay? You're lucky. So if you're tired in 2 years, bro, you're too pump chum, okay? You're lucky. That 35K depends what you have invested in. 10x that 35K. Depends what you're invested in, okay? At least 10x. After that, it's all your greed levels. You have to see, you know, you're looking at Shrey TV and you're looking at other channels and, you know, your greed level goes high and you'll be like, oh, maybe, you know, another 15x. Maybe I need 15x. Don't look at how much you got right now. Look at the chart. You know, it's 35K right now, but like I showed IOTA, right? IOTA, this crypto, if the price shows appreciation of you know, these levels, I would, you know, from here, if this thing 15x from here, I would cash out here. Not because you bought here in 2024 and the price went down. It doesn't matter how much you bought it for, right? People bought Bitcoin for $125,000. They were like, oh, now right now it's fucking 60. So, you know, I'm not gonna sell until I get my price. Then you have to wait, you know. But if you don't want to wait, if this thing comes to these levels, what it could do is make you do a round trip. If you don't sell at, you know, 10x or 15x from here, you have to look at the bottom price, not what price you bought, because that motherfucker could crash back down before going up, okay, and make you wait. So it doesn't matter how much you bought it for, where the price will go, looking at the chart, okay? And you'll be like, oh, I did 120, so only 2x? Yes. It's 15x for somebody else, you know, somebody who bought that crypto right here in this level. You have to think that's 15x, 10x for somebody else. For you, it might be 2x, 3x. For somebody else is like, you know, a lot. And most of the time, that somebody else is the hedge fund or a big fish. When I talk about fish, that is Elon Musk, you know, or somebody, you know, similar status, you know. I own Swftcoin, VeChain, Suku, GigaChad, Aventus, Parcel, and Enzyme. I only like Swftcoin out of all this. Suku might be good. Let's see Suku. Just like the name Suku, that means whore. Suka means a whore, right? In Polish. Suka in Polish. No, Suka means dog. Suka in bitch. Yeah, bitch. So Suku is a small bitch. I had a Polish girlfriend when I was young, you know, like I'm still young, but when I was in London for 2.5 years. Almost 21. So that is Suku. Oh man. Bro. This is not the right chart. Look at that. Suku is not moving. Bitch is not moving. Suku. Polish people would love this crypto. They'd be like, all the time. You speak to Polish person, they be like, suka, suka, suka. Always. Like the way we say fuck, they say suka. Pierdole. Suka. Kurva mać. Kurva. Oh, kurva means whore. I think kurva. Just Google kurva. Prostitute. Yes. You're learning good words today. Kurva mać. Pierdole. Digibyte seems over? No, I don't think so. This thing is fucked, bro. I don't even know what to look in this. This looks finished, bro. It's in a downtrend. How much did it go down? 99.46. God has mercy on you. And if he looks upon you, he thinks you are his child, favorite child. Then something like this might happen. If this is the bottom, comes up. First try, nothing goes up. Okay, so really, it could reach 24 cents. Second try, nothing, and probably a third try like that, and then, you know, this level. I'm being very optimistic about it, okay? Shit like this, you know, what can happen is like nothing like this happens. If it's a good project, you know, if it has legs on it, then you just have to wait long time for Suku. Because Suku might act like the way it is, you know. Like that, okay? We'll make an arc. Suku might act like this before it goes up. Okay. So, you know, play your cards accordingly. I've not looked at anything else. I looked at VeChain and Suku. I've not looked at GigaChat. Aventus can do well, but might take a while, you know. But I've not looked at Parcel or Enzyme, so may look at it later. Let me look at it right now, bro. You're here, I'm here. So Enzyme means melon, right? Melon is enzyme. Am I correct? What's the ticker symbol for enzyme? Ticker symbol for enzyme. Melon. I like melons. I love melons. Love. I don't know about it, man. You know. So this motherfucker didn't pump at all in this 2021, 2022? What? Oh, it did. Right here. Like in 2024. Oh, what about 2024? That's it? Are you kidding me? Bro, I feel so bad for you. It pumped 144%. That's fucked up. That's it. Oh, this is pathetic. Let me look it upside down. The more I look, the more I don't like this. Eventually you'll be able to get out, but you know, it goes like this, does this. Like that. I don't know. It's not too much. We have already lost this level below this, so nothing is stopping it from going this low. It's just you have to get bullish. You have to go above this price. For me to get bullish, you have to go above $59. What is that? Yeah, this level right here, $44. You have to... Yeah. This is really low. What is this project about? That's crazy. Monero. I see Monero sticking to this line. Let's stick to this line right there in the future. I feel any dumps happen below this line are just probably a fake out like that, just a fake out. It will come back up and like that. But not huge gains. I don't think the huge gains are done. This was a cycle. This was the cycle for huge gains. But if you're a long-term holder, long-term, you know, like that, long-term holder, gains will not come right away. Yeah, I think we are going to stick to this line, even if due to some reason, because things play out different, right? So might not play exactly like the way I scribbled. It might be like this later on, not now. Sorry. I guess it goes up and comes back down like that to test these levels. And, you know, does this, but it'll stick to this line, I feel. See this? 400, so it goes up from here. I don't know if 5x will be lucky, you know. 5-6x from here. Not huge gains, then comes back down 2029 to these levels. Retest before it goes up. Mexican Right House. I was kind of busy, so I haven't been paying attention to the whole live. It's alright, bro. Knowledge and fun, you know. I just didn't want everyone to get nervous looking at Bitcoin and not make stupid mistakes. Because when I was new in crypto, fuck, I would panic so much if something like this happens. So there are many people, you know, who'll be joining who are new here, and you know, I just want to calm people's nerves and everybody else's nerves, because as I said, you know, you guys have jobs. You don't have enough time like the way I do. I just live for this, right? So might get nervous, right? So that's the reason I came at this time. What time is it right now? 1:11 in the United States. So yeah, hopefully this live should have calmed your nerves down and helped you in a way, in any way. Make sure to hit the like, guys. Write comments if you find this valuable. I'm pretty sure you find this valuable. You are not being considerate if you don't type a comment on the video. Okay? I'm going to make sure whosoever is here, if you don't type a comment, you're not going to get your questions answered next time. Okay? Everyone who's here right now, if you don't write a comment on the stream, next time don't ask me a question. I want you to write a comment on the video. Okay, I'm being loyal to you. I expect the same thing. I know you just forget sometimes because you're busy, but I'm very busy. Okay, and I'm giving 3 hours of my life, and I want to make sure you write a comment. If you don't, I will remember. Okay, I do not forget. I do not forget. I'm very good with my numbers. People.
I guess we cross the line when the red light hits. It borrows us some time, but the green light fucks our night.
Look at the others crypto market cap. Others. Where's others? Right there. Others. Hasn't affected at all. Like just a little bit. Hey, look at how others haven't dropped at all. You see? Others stands for all the cryptos except the top 10 cryptos. Except the top 10 cryptos. This chart hasn't dropped that much. Look at that. We've been holding so good. So good. Can we do something like this before we go up? Like this? Like that. Like that. And like that? Yeah, possible. Okay. Can make a little arc like that before we go up.
I'm sorry.
I don't expect anything drastic. Okay? We are good to go. In California, it's 10 p.m. Okay. Bro, it's exactly 3 hours. So I want to stop the stream right there, or else I'll go all night. Okay, thank you all. And thanks to me for doing a 3-hour stream. I love you all. Take care. Yes, BCA chart is right there, brother.